up, guys? Welcome to local band Smokeout. Any genre from anywhere in the entire world. I do reactions, reviews, and interviews with bands, and I want to hear your music.
Looks all right on my end. I believe it does. Ladies and gentlemen, 5x5!
Yeah, hell yeah! Hell yeah! Let's go!
Boys, I appreciate you joining. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day. I know you have a busy schedule that starts tomorrow, but before we get into all that, please kindly introduce yourselves. Let me know whereabouts in the world you are right now. Plug and promote anything and everything.
Yo, what's up, guys? Josh Dykes of 5x5 vocals.
And I'm Sam with 5x5 bass.
And also like Demon Voice and Drowse.
And the Demon Voice, yes.
What's good? We're 5x5 Trap Metal with Daddy Issues. We start to tour next week. So if you oh shit, that's right. It is tomorrow.
It's tomorrow. It's actually tomorrow.
Detroit's first stop.
That's right. With Normandy, our homies from Indianapolis too. We can't wait.
I was gonna ask a question about Normie. Did you guys know them before Choke, or does that kind of like what linked all this together?
Yeah, we dropped a single, our Dropout Kings collab. We dropped the same day as them, and we got put on a playlist together. And I found them, and I was just like, yo, I want to play with you guys so bad. And then sure enough, after the Dropout Kings collab, they were coming through a Cincinnati date. And we're like, well, we're kind of from there. Let us on the date too. So it was Dropout Kings, Normandy, and us. And then and sings how like their singer's Josh too. I was just like, dude, we're Joshes. We gotta unite and become one.
We're joshing together.
We're just joshing around, man. You know, it's all great.
That is hilarious.
We joke with them too because they're like I like to think that they're just like a parallel. They're their alternate universe. Like they're the sexy versions of us because you know Josh has that long flowing hair. It's just beautiful.
What are you rocking right now? What are you rocking, Josh? What do you got on?
This is my this is one of my mini stage attires. Since I'm a nerd, I'm rocking my straw hat, Luffy One Piece hockey jersey. Sometimes it's a Dragon Ball Z Super Saiyan baseball tee. I don't know, man.
I think that's awesome. It looked like a foreign hockey jersey or something like from here, and I was like, "What is that? That's crazy dope. That's crazy dope." Fellas, before I get into all the crazy questions, and I know you're probably curious about the hot sauce and all that stuff, but we love Choke. And then the other day, I mean, like 3 or 4 weeks ago, somebody was like, "You have to hear Mona Lisa's Heart. This song is wild," and we jammed it, and I have been hooked ever since. I want to talk about your writing process. Like, Sam, do you go to Josh with like licks, like instrumentally from a band perspective, or like how does a song start from scratch?
So we all kind of do that. I think individualistically, like we all kind of take turns doing our own shit. You know, Josh he still plays guitar actively, so it's like he does stuff here at his house. I will do stuff at my house. Steve writes lyrics whenever he's feeling inspired. You know, like we all kind of do stuff, and then we try to get together at least once a week, and we just kind of go from there, man. We have stuff that's been kind of sitting in the archives that we tamper with, and you know, there's other times where it's like, you know, we're writing some shit, so we'll get together when we can and hash it out, dude.
Crank it.
Yeah.
I can dig it for sure. Who made you want to pick up a bass guitar when you were yay high?
Oh man. So initially I was playing guitar, doing rhythm and lead, bit of both. Me and Josh, we go back and forth, and we introduced our current guitarist Matt into the mix, and still realized that we didn't have a bass player after 2 years, and
yeah,
we're like,
MacBook was holding it down.
Yeah,
but,
Matt was holding it down, and we're like, yeah, we need a bass player. I'm like, shit, I just upgraded my gear, but you know what? Fuck it, I'll play bass.
The old switcheroo.
Yeah, did the old switcheroo. It was weird.
We both put down the guitar and did something different, and Matt came in and took over guitar, and I was like, man, this could not have been a better switch for us. Like, it made so much sense, and I feel like the live show even just like
as amplified.
Skyrocketed because of it. And
cool. So it was all for the better. So it all worked out.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome. Do you guys have a
guitar? There, we said it.
Yeah.
do you guys on the Immolate tour? Is that how you pronounce it?
Immolate tour.
Yeah.
What does that mean? I'm slow. I'm slow.
What was it?
It's like to ignite or
To
like
ignite.
light,
Yeah, I
light
think it's
fire.
like to ignite with fire. Normandy, those are the guys that they kind of came to us with the whole tour idea, and we're like, dude, we love you, and we are best friends. Let's do this. And they're like, we're gonna call it the Emulate Tour, and I was like, that's fine, but I get merch rights. So like, I came up with a quick design that had my homie Dead Creepy over in Australia do up for me, and it just says we're going on Tormandy, and it's got like a van and like Buzz Lightyear and Woody and Buzz hanging off like the back. It's stupid. We're gonna be selling those.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Make sure you grab one. Make sure you grab one. Is there a particular stop that you guys haven't played on this run that you're kind of looking forward to more than the other?
Yeah, so it'll be our first time in Detroit, and it'll be our first time in Indianapolis.
I'm really looking forward to Indianapolis.
The Indy show is gonna be.
Yeah, we've had a couple people like even message us on like just social media from the area, excited about us finally coming, and I was just like, it's so weird to go to a city we've never been to, and to even have 5 people like excited. I don't know, it's got me enamored. Like Shark Girl and her boyfriend, whoever they are, I can't wait to meet them. You know what I mean? Like,
that's gonna be sweet. Hell yeah. Josh, same question for you that I asked Sam, but regarding vocals, like who made you want to just pick up a microphone, and what were you practicing in the car back in the day, like high school days or before that? Like,
it's I don't know. I feel like there's a couple people. I was hugely inspired by Chester Bennington, Linkin Park, obviously, Adam Gontier, 3 Days Grace, like huge idols. But then I also would be obsessed with the Story of the Year, Seosin. Like I was like an emo boy back in those days with my hair. So like anybody that basically had more of a higher range or even would have been viewed as feminine, I was just all about, because that's honestly where I was. So I just had to accept it. And seeing other people do it and like proudly and confidently, I was just like, I love this. I want to be like that. I don't want to be ashamed of who I am. Like, let's do this.
If all of a sudden, like, keep in mind, like, I haven't really known you guys for too long musically. We're talking just like a handful of months. If hypothetically, like, the ultimate world tour, but it's like 50 dates comes along, can everybody in the band do that? Like, are all the families involved? Like, this is what we're doing. We're going to make it our career for the rest of our life.
I think confidently, yes. Like, we have an amazing support system, especially from our ladies. Shout out to them. Like,
big one for sure.
They definitely do their part in supporting, coming out, helping us make the merch and stuff, because a lot of it's handmade. They're just as much interested in us doing this and shooting our shot. And I mean, to them, they see it as like, there's no better time than now, and you're only getting older. So like, just follow your dreams.
Shout out to
a lot
the
of
ladies.
us have kids too, so it's just like we're trying to show them.
That's what's up.
You can do this.
So the support system is there to make sure everything happens. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
When I was like jamming a lot of your guys' catalog today, I listened to Clint Eastwood, and it was such a different variation cover of that song. I want to know, A, if there was a couple of songs you ruled out to not do a cover of, but you almost did, and can we expect more covers in the future?
Sam, you better answer. I was gonna say, we definitely have. The amount of covers that we joke around with, you're definitely gonna get more. I feel like that's just kind of fun for us.
Excellent.
We've kicked around. I know for a fact, the Bad Touch by Bloodhound Gang, Hollywood and Dead track. I think NSYNC was in there one day.
Yeah.
Honestly, like whatever I think. I mean, this is just me too. Like whatever like is gonna like make people go, what? That's the one I'm normally like, I want to do that one. I don't know why. Clint Eastwood, when we started working on that one, I was just like,
it's such a different version of it. Like I almost like it better. Like it's such a different version, but I'm like a metalcore, deathcore head, so like I like it almost better. Like it's so cool.
Thank you. I guess. No, go ahead.
No, it's you. You're my guest.
I was gonna say, I always like loved bands that like Marilyn Manson and Disturbed. Whenever they would do a cover, they made it theirs. Like they kept the core values of it, but like they made it like if Disturbed wrote it. I'm just like, I felt like that's what we wanted with Clint Eastwood. It's like it's not a cover song. It's what if we wrote this? Let's take this timeline, and make it our own.
How would you guys say that you've grown when you wrote the eulogy into Fuck Around Find Out? Like the growth of from that era to last year's era.
I mean, to be honest with you, we, and it's no shade, we love Black Moon Recording Studios up here in Columbus. Honest is
he's a beast,
terrific producer. But we went to a different studio. We started going to Will Carlson up here. He does a lot of huge names on a national level, and like Bill Murray being one of them. So, he really helped us develop our sound. And I think once we got our feet kind of firmly planted in that, everything just kind of changed.
It came easier.
Yeah, it came a hell of a lot easier to really start even the writing process and like figuring out.
So you wrote with him in studio to create some.
A lot of times we actually we'll kick it back and forth between ourselves and come up with what we think is the best possible version that we can, like, especially now that we feel like we've come into our sound. We try to like how do we do that again and create something new and next level. And then when we go to Will, it's basically we show him like, hey, this is what we came up with. What do you think? And 9 times out of 10, he just listens to it and he goes, I love it. I love this. I love that. I see what you're trying to do. And he follows that principle. Less is more. And so sometimes you'll listen to our demos versus what comes out, and it's a night and day.
Right.
But I don't know. He's a genius, and we love him for it. And I feel like he is part of 5x5 just as much as we are sometimes.
Absolutely.
So 5x6 in this case.
5x6.
Fellas, did you bring the hot sauce?
We did.
The hotter the hot sauce you bring, the hotter the hot sauce I'm going to grab right now.
Okay, well, we have Tabasco, which is kind of hot, and then this Ghost Cordial stuff that's handmade that's like super hot, and I'm excited to try out.
Okay.
My buddy at a bar.
I'll go mild. Your buddy at a bar makes it?
Yeah, that's like it's his hobby. And he just likes, and he'll tell you exactly how he does it too. It's no trade secret. He wants everybody to make hot sauces as hot. Ooh, what we got there?
So this is just a classic garlic level 1 hot sauce equivalent to Tabasco. And then this is Tabanero XXX, which has like ghost pepper and Maruca Scorpion.
Okay.
So here's the deal.
Hot. Okay.
I'm going to ask you for your favorite movie or TV show. You guys must agree on one or the other, a movie or a TV show. I'm going to look up trivia on that. If I stump you, you have to take a swig, just a quick little dab, however you want to do it, of hot sauce. Regardless of whether you get it right or wrong, I'm going to do it anyway.
Okay.
So we're all in it together. We're all in it together.
Okay.
What movie or TV show can I not stump you?
I feel like South Park. I don't think you could stump me on that.
You've seen all of South Park many, many times.
Yeah, even the band episodes. I don't know. That's my go-to background noise thing, I feel like.
Okay. Give me a second to look up some trivia on South Park, but can we I know you said yes, more covers. Can we expect more individual singles I'm sure we can throughout 2025, or what are you allowed to tell us, like tease us a little bit?
I will tell you one thing that's on the way for sure, because we have a People Fest in July that we're super, super stoked for. Use our 5x5 code to get 10% off. But we're going to have a song. We're releasing before that, and it's a special song to me, especially. I've had a friend very, very, very close to me tried to take his life, and thankfully he failed, and he's found meaning again in life. And honestly, for me, it was just it was hard to have somebody that close to me almost gone. I feel like I wasn't doing enough to let him know that, damn it, I love you. Like, please stay. You are enough. And so like the next song is literally written for anybody that feels that way. Like, and if they need to hear that message, it's for them. And it's called Never Give Up. That's all you get coming June or July.
That's awesome. Well, I'm glad Mike's doing all right, and he's found, like you said, meaning for life. And but yeah, hopefully, like this song coming June or July, Never Give Up, inspires one or two others to put down something dangerous or whatever their case may be and fight on, like you said. That's awesome.
Absolutely, man.
Boys, it's gonna get tough right now, though.
No,
All right,
This is
let's do this.
if you get this one wrong, I'll do an easier one the second question. But this is extremely hard South Park trivia. Episode 312 is called Korn's Groovy Ghost Mystery.
Okay.
What is the name of Kyle's grandmother?
I was hoping you're gonna ask me the name of the Korn's critter.
It starts with a C. That's the only hint I can give you.
She's Jewish.
It's written on her gravestone. That's the only way you can find out. So it's like it's like the ultimate hardest
That's
question.
obscure. That's obscure. I take a stab. It's gonna be Claire, but I'm guessing. I can tell you the name of the critter, but that's about it.
It is unfortunately not Claire. It is Cleo. So let's go the mild one first. Let's build up. Let's build up.
Yeah. Took the hot stuff too. Woo!
Is it hot or is that? Did you go Tabasco one first or the hot?
No, we went straight for the cordial, bro.
Okay,
We're right at every decision.
Plug something while your mouth's on fire. Where can everybody follow the band? Social media, yeah, do that.
Follow us on Instagram at 5by5OH, all spelled out, all one word. All right. Shit, what's the Facebook one? Facebook.com RU5by5, all spelled out. That's actually tough, damn. Same thing with TikTok, 5by5OH, because Ohio, we're trap metal with daddy issues. Make sure your mom stops calling us. She can keep calling. We really don't mind it.
We love your mom.
That's awesome. Is there who's like dream feature? If like let's pretend hypothetically like money doesn't matter. This artist normally wants $100,000 to be a feature, but you have tens of hundreds of grands. Who's like the ultimate feature to? It can be vocal or guitar, anything.
I'm assuming they have to be alive currently still, yeah?
Let's break the rules and go live and not alive.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Well, if I was to choose not alive, it's definitely Freddie Mercury. I would love to have a collab with him, hands down. Or just Queen in general. That's just me.
I'd have to agree with that.
What about live, Sam? You take that one.
Oh, man. Does it matter?
Doesn't matter, man.
Damn. Mike McCready from Pearl Jam, I think, would be amazing.
Okay.
From Pearl Jam?
Yeah.
Saying a bad one.
Yes. It's legends. Two legends right there.
Mike McCready. I'm a grunge head, so really anybody of the grunge era. Maybe Chris Cornell, Lane. I mean, shit. Even Chester. Like
Chester would have been.
Chester would have been.
Oh yeah, we've actually interviewed Chester's first band, Gray Days, before.
Ooh,
wow!
Which was a lot of fun. You guys know Gray Days?
I do actually.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. But more serious talk. One more time on that South Park trivia. There is only one member in the school staff that can speak Spanish. Who is that?
It's Mr. Mackey.
That is correct!
Give me a hell yeah!
That is correct! Tabanero XXX.
Answer like Jeopardy. Who is Mr. Mackey?
Jeopardy style, true. Here we go.
Jeopardy, dude. I've been watching Jeopardy like crazy, so like can't help it.
Woo! Woo!
Oh yeah.
That one has like chunks of peppers and everything.
I'm just having it now just for funsies. So
you built the tolerance that quick. Do you guys have any phobias? Anything that like freaks you out?
We literally were just talking about this before we started this because he just got back from his trip to Belize, and apparently, what kind of sharks?
Oh, they were nurse sharks.
Nurse sharks. I don't care what kind they are. He was in the ocean, surrounded by sharks, feeding
So what they did was we took an excursion out into the ocean, and it was called Shark Ray Alley, and they were actively dumping chum into the water and like feeding the sharks.
But nurse sharks feed on they're like bottom feeders though, right?
Right. Yeah. Exactly. So it was just fish and crab, shrimp, whatever they had in there.
8 feet big, man. Like what?
They're like big puppies.
You just want me to remain calm?
So you're not doing this. Like if there's like a couple Hawaii gigs, some big money involved, Josh, you're not going on the water doing all that.
Big money, maybe, probably not though. I'm gonna be terrified the whole time. Like I have a cruise with my lady and children in like 6 months. I'm terrified already because they keep joking about getting in the ocean, and I'm like, I'm not doing it. Not doing it.
Does it go to like Mexico or where are you traveling? Jamaica.
Yeah, I think because it's down in those areas. I'm trying to think what exactly. It's like 3 or 4 stops. Barbados, maybe.
3 or 4 stops, and you got the exclusive, elaborate package going on with the family.
It's like I don't know, like 3 days on the water, 2 days on the islands, or something like that.
Oh, cool. That'd be awesome.
They had to lure me in with my children just to get me on the ocean. So.
Is there anything that we did not bring up or discuss today that you guys think that we should mention real quick before we let you guys go? As I know you have a jam-packed day starting tomorrow.
We do have a jam-packed day.
Yeah. Anybody in the Detroit, Cincy, Cleveland, Indianapolis area, we're coming through this week. We'd love to see you come hang out with us. Give us a follow on any of our social medias. We're going to be dropping some new tracks. Make sure you follow local band Smokeout because we love you. We can't wait to be back on again.
Absolutely.
Even in the brackets. Like, yeah, right. Honestly, shout out to the Idle Kings for putting us on to you. Like, those are good dudes. We may be setting something up with them later this year. A little run. So stay tuned. Michigan,
California. I hope over here in California. Yeah. I hope so. I really hope.
Yeah. Really hope so.
we got some family out there. We just visited, so I think California is in the cards now.
Now we're talking. That's the perfect ending note right there. Idle Kings and 5x5 possibly maybe coming to California in the future. Fellas, stay safe tomorrow and the rest of the days on the road. Josh and Sam, I appreciate you guys taking some time to do this, man. This is a lot of fun. Thank you guys.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolute pleasure. This will be on YouTube tomorrow morning.
Sweet. Thank you. We'll be sharing it up.
Hell yeah. 5x5!
Give me a hell yeah!
Support them! Support them! Support